Hey everybody. So I've been super busy again today, and it's really difficult for me to get a video in sometimes with my little grandson here. Supper is like a whirlwind. We have barbecue today. I fixed it in the crock pot. I put it in this morning early, and it cooked all day, and so I just shredded it up and made barbecue. But right now I'm going to show you what I've got going on here. So I am starting some seeds, and I've got this in my bedroom because it's got the south, it's facing the south, and the sun comes in on it during the day. I've got plastic wrap over them because I'm trying to keep some heat in. But what I've got here is jalapeno peppers, poblano peppers, Russian purple tomatoes. This right here is full of microgreens. I'm going to see how I like the microgreens. This is full of lettuce, and I'm going to transplant it. I'm going to transplant all this except for this. This is going to grow in that. And then I've also got some chocolate sweet pepper, I think. I don't know. It's something that my mother got as a free gift. They're heirloom seeds. So I'm going to see if these come up, and I'm going to grow them this year and see what happens. Now, I'm going to go into the kitchen, and we're going to clean up from supper, and I'm going to make some chocolate chip cookies. Oh, here's my barbecue I made tonight. It was really good. I went ahead and sauced it, and there is a lot left. So, but that's okay. We'll have leftovers for tomorrow and Sunday. Maybe. Depends on who eats in the middle of the night. Alrighty, I've got everything put up from supper, and I am going to start on my cookies. So let me show you the list of ingredients here that I've got. I have 2 1/4 cups of flour, a teaspoon in this bowl. I've got a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 1/2 teaspoons of cornstarch, and 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt. I have a 1 1/2 sticks of butter melted in this bowl and slightly cooled. And then I've got 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar. I did a 1/2 and a 1/4, and then a 1/2 cup of regular sugar. That's organic sugar. That's why it kind of looks brown as well. And then we have 1 egg and 1 egg yolk, 1 1/4 cups of chips of your choice, and then we're going to put a 1/2 tablespoon of vanilla in it. So I'm going to show you how I put it together. Hang on. All right, I'm very upset with myself because I forgot to hit the record button, and I have already mixed some of the ingredients together for the cookies. But I'm going to tell you what I did. I took 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 1/2 teaspoon of cornstarch, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and I mixed it poured it in, mixed it into 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. In this bowl is 1 1/2 sticks of melted butter, slightly cooled, 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar, 1/2 cup of regular granulated sugar, 1 egg plus 1 egg yolk, and 1/2 tablespoon of vanilla. And I have mixed this really well with a whisk. I do it by hand with this whisk. I just find that it's easier. This is a really easy chocolate chip cookie recipe. Anybody can make it, and it's one of the best ones that I have made. All right. Now, after we do these wet ingredients, I'm going to add the dry ingredients, and this is where I'm going to use my dough whisk I find it easier to use. So you just stir in your dry ingredients. Now, a lot of the cookie recipes that you see will say chill the dough for an hour or overnight before you bake it. When I want chocolate chip cookies, I don't care if it's chilled or not. Yes, it might turn out better if you chill the dough, but I'm not going to wait. So if you want to chill your dough, chill it. If not, bake it. It'll turn out fine and they taste just as good. When it gets to about this point and it's kind of stiff and hard to stir, you're going to start stirring in your chocolate chips. And I have 1 1/4 cups of chocolate chips here. If you can't tell, it's been one of those days. But it'll be okay. These cookies, they're going to make it all better. Okay. I'm trying to get as much of this off as possible for my mother because she likes to get every little speck. And I'm sure she'll be watching this video. Now I'm just going to take a wooden spoon and I'm going to fold everything in together. See, that was just so easy. Even though you didn't see me do the first part of it, it was super quick and easy as well to do. So, here we go. Now, I have a handy dandy cookie scooper that I'm going to use. And I've got 2 of these pans. Yes, it's clean. It's just round where I've used it so much. I do 6 cookies on each pan, and I cook it in my little Ninja oven, which can do a 2-level baking. And I use less electricity that way, and I don't heat up the kitchen. So I'm going to do, actually I might do 8 cookies per sheet. I don't think these spread out very much, if I remember correctly. So, I'll get these cookies on the cooking sheet here and stick them in the oven at 350 for about 10 minutes. I think it's 350. I'll double check that. It might be 375. I'll let you know. All right, here's my little oven I'm going to be using. I absolutely love my oven. I bake everything in it. Yes, it's pretty dirty on the inside, but I don't know how to get all that grease off on the back. If anybody knows, tell me. Okay, 350 for 10 to 12 minutes. I usually do about 10. Let me get the other one in. Dun, 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 dun. All right, when they're finished baking. Oh, and you don't have to preheat this oven either. It's great. Function, bake, 350. I'm going to let Google put a timer on for me. Hey, Google, start me a timer for 10 minutes.
All right, 10 minutes. And that's starting now.
We will be back in a minute, and I will show you the cookies. Alrighty, they are done. Well, the first batch is done. And I'm going to take them over here. This is what they look like after 10 minutes. Some people might, there's a little bit browner. This is perfect for me. This is how I like mine, so. I'm going to take these off of the baking pan, put them on a cooling rack and finish up the rest of this dough baking. Well, as you can see, the cookies are done. They're nice and they're not flat. They brown up nicely on the silicone baking mats. It's just a really good cookie recipe, so I hope everybody enjoys it. I'm going to put the link in the description for the recipe that I used. I used Sally's Baking Addiction. I think it was chewy chocolate chip cookie. I love all of her recipes. They turn out really great. So, anyway. That made it all better. Now I just need some ice water. No, I don't drink milk with my cookies. I don't like milk. Sorry. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great evening. And don't forget, if you like my videos, to like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. I'll keep you updated on my seedlings to see how they do, if they do anything at all. I normally have a brown thumb, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, have a good evening. Bye.